Harita, third year CSC B section, Adi Shankara Institution of Technology. Register number is 578. Web Technology Tech Talk video. Topic is PHP. PHP means Hypertext Preprocessor. Introduction to PHP. The term PHP is an acronym for PHP Hypertext Preprocessor. PHP is a server-side scripting language designed specifically for web development. It is only sources, which means it is free to download and use. It is very simple to learn and use. The files have the extension PHP. Some important points about PHP are as followed. PHP stands for Hypertext Preprocessor. PHP is an interpreted language. There is no need for complication. PHP is faster than other scripting languages, for example ASP and JSP. PHP is a server-side scripting language which is used to manage and dynamic context of the website. PHP can be embedded into HTML. PHP is an object-oriented language. PHP is open source scripting language. PHP is simple and easy to learn languages. Why use PHP? PHP is a server-side scripting language which is used to design the dynamic web applications which MySQL database. It stands dynamic constant database as well as sections tracing for the website. You can create section in PHP. It can access cookies, variables and also set cookies. It helps to entity the data and apply variation. PHP supports several protocols such as HTTP, POP3, NSMP, LDAP, IMAP and many more. Using PHP language, you can control the user to access some pages of your website, as PHP is easy to install and set up. This is the main reason why PHP is the best language to learn. PHP futures. Web technology. Futures of PHP. There are 12. Performance, familiarity with syntax, platform independent, database support, error reporting, web server supporting, open source, embedded control, losing type language, security, helpful PHP community. Performance. PHP script is executed much faster than those scripting which are written in other languages such as JSP and ASP. PHP uses its own memory so that server workload and loading time is automatically reduced, which results in faster purpose such as speed and better performance. Open source. PHP source code and software and freely available on the web. You can develop all the versions of PHP according to your requirements without paying any cost. All its components are free to download and use. Familiarity with syntax. PHP has easy understandable syntax. Programmers are comfortable coding with it. Embedded. PHP code can be easily embedded within HTML tags and script. Platform independent. PHP is available for Windows, MCA, Linux and Unix operation system. A PHP application development in one OS can be easily executed in others OS also. Database support. PHP supports all the leading databases such as MySQL, SQLite, ODBC, etc. Error reporting. PHP has predefined error reporting constants to generate an error notice or warning at runtime. Example: error, warning, strict, praise. Losing typed language. PHP allows us to use a variable without declaration its data type. It will be taken automatically at the time of execution based on the type of data it constant on its value. Web server support. PHP is compatible with almost all local services used today like Apache, Netscape, Microsoft, Illus, etc. Security. PHP is a secure language to develop the website. It consists of multiple layers of security to prevent threats and malicious attacks. Control. Different programming languages require long script or code, whereas PHP can do the same work in a few lines of code. It has maximum control over the website, like you can make changes easily whenever you want. A helpful PHP community. It has a large community of developers who regularly updates documentation, tutorials, or online help and FAQs. Lens PHP from the communities is one of the significant benefit. Web development. PHP is widely used in web development nowadays. PHP can develop dynamic websites easy, but you must have the basic knowledge of the following technology for web developments as web: HTML, CSS, JavaScript, AJAX, XML, and JSON, jQuery. PHP data types. PHP data types are used to hold different types of data or values. PHP supports 8 primitive data types that can be categorized further in types. Scalar type, predefined. Compound type, user defined. Special type. PHP data types. Scalar type. It holds only single value. There are 4 scalar data types in PHP: Boolean, integer, float, string. PHP data type, component type. It can hold multiple values. There are 2 components data type in PHP. Array object. PHP data type. Special type. There are 2 specified data type in PHP: resource, null. This is PHP diagram. Scalar, compound, special. Scalar కింద boolean, integer, float, string ఉంటాయి. Compound, array, object. Special వచ్చేసి null, resources. PHP boolean. PHP boolean are the simplest data type. Works the X which it holds only 2 values, true, 1 or false. It is often used with conditional statement. If the condition is correct, it returns true, otherwise false. Example there. PHP integer. Integer means numerical data which is negative, positive signs. It holds only whole number. Rules for integer. Rules: an integer can be either positive or negative. An integer must not contain the decimal point. The array of an integer line between 2147803648214783. Example: PHP float. A float point number is used number with decimal points. Unlike integers, it can be whole numbers with a fractal or decimal point introduced, or negative or positive. PHP string. A string is a non-numerical data type. It holds letters or any alphabet, numbers, and even special characters. String values must be enclosed either within single qualities or in double qualities.